Today on Nerd Out, I talk about 5 cancellations that saddened me. So just a heads up, some of the stuff is going to be spoiled, like their properties will be spoiled because they are most likely old, except the number 1. I haven't spoiled that yet. I'll wait for a review to do that, but the rest of the stuff are going to get spoiled. And also I apologize this is late. I accidentally did one of my famous half-hour naps, which turned into a almost 12-hour sleep reset. So I'm recording this day all of you're seeing this, like literally as it's upload. I am uploading this right, or is going public right after I filmed this, basically. So there you go. But let's get into it. Well, Nerd Out, the show we nerd out. My name is JustinTime, and we're looking at cancellations. We've all had our favorite shows or movies or video games canceled or ended for reasons, mostly because of money. But these are 5 that really hit me, ish. Enough where I was like, oh, I really like that. These ones are kind of ranked too. So starting with number 5, we have the Helsing Trilogy. So if you didn't know, back in like the 2000s, I think it was the late 2000s, Hugh Jackman became Van Helsing, the vampire hunter, or the famous vampire hunter, and this movie had him fight Dracula and become a werewolf, and this is a lot of spoilers, I know. It was originally going to be a trilogy, so the next movie was going to follow the event, or it was going to like follow the events that happened in the first film, and so on and so forth to the third film. And we didn't get that because it didn't do well in the box office. But I hope that maybe we can bring it back. Maybe it's like some way. Maybe reboot it, bring Hugh Jackman back, because I think he did great in that role. That's probably my second favorite Hugh Jackman role besides Wolverine. But there's that. Coming in at number 4, we have the third Clash of the Titans remake movie in the trilogy, like I made in my previous Nerd Out, which I actually left. It took it like 4 days to get a view, which made sense. People didn't really care about the Clash of the Titans reboot, unless you were me, and you fucking loved them. But even I, after watching Wrath of the Titans, was like, this is a little weird, but also, they just set up a really intriguing story. Wrath of the Titans set up all the gods, but Hades are dead. Only Hades is the last god. So it was like, it would be like a cool little like thing of how we got to, because it seemed like this is why the Greek gods are not around or something like that in our time. The story of Perseus explains it in the Clash of the Titans sense. So I really wanted to see where that led, but we didn't. At number 3, we have classic Ben 10's story. Now, I kind of fell off Ben 10 after Omniverse, or not after before Omniverse, and then I still need to like watch Omniverse in its full. After Omniverse, they went right back to square one with 10-year-old Ben, and we're continuing that. And I wanted to see that story realized to seeing him as Ben 10,000. What we saw in the original series, that this worldwide known hero protecting Earth with a watch, just that, and they scrapped it. Luckily, the Ink Tank makes 5 years later, which follows actually the stories of 2 TV shows that kind of lost their like potential to have a satisfying endings. One is obviously Ben 10, where we see him actually closer than ever to the Ben 10,000. At least that's what I think happens. I still need to read all of 5 years later. I think I read the first chapter. But the second hero is Danny Phantom, which I guess is a bonus. I kind of miss Danny Phantom a little bit. I wish it resolved better than it did. Although it's been a long time since I watched Danny Phantom. But 5 years later, I'd go check it out. This is not sponsored in any way. It's very intriguing. It's very intriguing, some of the aliens that they create. It's very cool. One of which is actually inspired by Venom, which I made a video about. Not on their alien specifically, just the concept of a Venom alien in Ben 10, which I'll link in the description. But I'll also link the website to 5 years later too in the description above my video. Number 2 is Fusionfall, the Cartoon Network RPG that followed you going back in time, you going forward in time because of Dexter, and then you having to try and travel back in time to help prevent the invasion of Fuse, who wants to add Earth to his collection of planets, and you fight fusions of all your favorite Cartoon Network heroes. You meet your favorite Cartoon Network heroes and characters and that throughout this whole game, and I really loved it. Then it got taken down and swapped out with Fusionfall TKO, which was just a robot fighting game, and I went, this isn't what I played. And then I left Cartoon Network's website, and then a couple of years ago, people brought it back. They brought back what they called Fusionfall Retro, which was just the original base game. They were working on Fusionfall Legacy, which actually added some of the older, some of the newer Cartoon Network characters, like Steven's Universe, OKKO, I think Reboot Ben, maybe, and that, they all came to Fusionfall, and it was cool. I think it was gonna be fun. They were working on it. They didn't lay out yet, or at least at the time when I played it, they didn't lay out yet. And then some asshole said that they were making money off it and told Cartoon Network about it. Cartoon Network went, stop. So Cartoon Network broke my heart twice, 3 times actually, if you count the Ben 10. Yeah, there's no more Cartoon Network stuff after this one. But I really want Fusionfall to come back, and I hope that with Cartoon Network cease and desist, they also saw that people really want Fusionfall to come back. Because there was actually a lot of people playing when I was playing it, and that I made a video too. I'll have to link that one too, which was a previous nerd out about Fusionfall and Fusionfall Retro and Fusionfall Legacy in the original game. But I hope Fusionfall comes back, maybe employs those guys to bring back, because they did some phenomenal work. It was exactly how I remembered, really janky but fun. The number 1 cancellation, is breaking my heart, even though it's back, but that's why it's breaking my heart, is because apparently they like to hurt me emotionally with some of the stuff, and that is Lucifer. When Fox canceled it, they canceled it even after the writers even tried to use a cliffhanger ending, with spoilers, Chloe finally seeing Lucifer's face, and Fox still canceled it, and I was like, you're gonna fucking leave us there? This was the moment we've all been waiting for. We want to see the next season after that. And then Netflix picked it up, and then right after season 4, Netflix went, gonna be gone after season 5. No more Lucifer. And we were like, we got you to get it for only 2 seasons? Come on. And then we're giving you a 6th, and that's the final one. And I went, hurts my heart. I want the show to last more than 6 seasons, but I'm fine with that. I mean, I just saw a clip from Flash in their 7th season, and I went, wow. And I like the Flash TV show even up to now, but even I was like, whoa, I don't want this to happen to Lucifer. So I'm happy that it'll be getting a satisfying ending, but it still hurts my heart that it's been ended 3 times now. But those are my 5 cancellations that actually saddened me and hit me to my core, and that let me know in the comments below some properties that you were sad that got canceled. Anything, video game, book, movie, TV show, whatever. Let me know in the comments below what cancellations really hit you hard in the heart. And until next video, see you in the future. Bye guys.